So last week I talked to you guys about the 4 things that you can do to increase your sales. I got a lot of feedback and I appreciate that. And the thing that seemed to still be tripping people up, or that they had the most questions on, was this: asking for the sale. Now, a lot of times people might be telling you, well, if you have the best funnel, if you have the right thing in place, they're just gonna jump in. And that's not really how life happens. In marketing, if you have a 10% close ratio in marketing, you're doing really well. Normally it's like 2. There's going to come a time when you're going to have to actually talk to your customer. You're going to actually have to engage with them. And this is where relationship trumps everything else, because there's so much transaction in the world. There's so much transaction in this space. If you can get in an actual conversation with your client, with your customer, which is what you're wanting to do, especially in the coaching space, you're going to need to ask them to work with you. You're going to need to say, hey, this makes sense to you, let's move forward. So let's break that down a little bit. What does that mean? What does that look like? How do I ask for the sale? I mean, the first simple way is easy. Just ask, say, hey, you know what, this makes sense. We did this, A, B, C, D. You want to move forward with it. The second is a simpler close, more of like, hey, just want to see if you have any other questions, or do you want this in contract form so you can check it out? A third might be asking them, is there anything else that you need before we move forward with this? All you're doing is planting the seed in their head that we want to work together. I love using this analogy. It just makes sense to me. I'm a guy. Girls, you can understand it too, but it's coming from a guy's perspective. You never are going to get the girl to go on a date with you if you don't ask. It's that simple. You can allude. You can think that you're making them do things or doing whatever, but it doesn't work until you ask. Like when you wanted to take that girl out, you didn't just be like randomly stand next to her and be awkward and just keep looking at her hoping that she would say, hey, do you want to go get pizza or go bowling or go to the movies? Dude, you had to go and say, hey, you know what? Friday night I'm going to go watch Ant-Man. You want to come with me? Simple. Same thing with this. You give them your product. You've given them your service. You've given them your heart. You told them everything that you can to say, hey, I can help you with this problem. Now it's just like saying, let's do this together. What is your time frame for moving forward with this? If this makes sense to you, what is your time frame for moving forward with this? Again, 3 quick things. 1, ask. 2, make sure you're touching every pain point and making it about them. And 3, be consistent. You got to ask more than once. The people that you want to hang out with the most, the girls that you want to take out the most, you had to keep asking. You had to find ways to get their attention. Then you had to find a way to get them to finally agree to go out with you. Then you had to close the deal. So, on overcoming objections, on asking for the sales, on all of it, it's a process. It's something that we had to do each and every day if we're going to succeed at sales. So, last question for you. If I did a masterclass on closing, on overcoming objections and closing the sales, would you be interested? If so, shoot me a DM, like this, let me know, comment, I don't care how you do it, let me know. Oh, look, wait, I just asked you. See how simple that is? Have a great day. Looking forward to helping you all out, and we will talk soon.